Hi everyone, so today, Pippa, say hello Pippa. Yeah, Pippa's still got her donut. We're going to make Bailey's, what are we making? Bailey's bread and butter pudding, but with croissants, right? And I'm just going to make the recipe up. So I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, so I've got 3 stale croissants. Here we are, there's 2 of them. And I've mashed up one like that. I'm going to do the same with the other 2, and then I'm going to put them in here. Okay, so I've actually just torn up some of the croissants, okay, so they're all in the dish there. I'm going to see what else I can find to put in it. So I've just found some raisins that need using up, so I'm going to put those in it, like so. Just mix all them in. Okay, I've put 1 egg in a jug, and I'm going to beat that up now with a fork, like so. So I've put about ½ pint of milk in and mix that round. I think I'm going to need a little bit more though than that, so I'm going to put a bit more milk in, and I'm going to put some Baileys in. Okay, so I've got about a pint, and hopefully that'll all fit in the dish. And we'll just pour it on. This should be a pint pudding dish, so it should be okay. Yep, look, that's absolutely perfect. So we'll just smidge it all down, sunk it all into the Bailey's solution, sort of Bailey's custard solution. And what will happen is now that'll all just soak in, and we'll leave that to soak for a couple of hours and pop it on later on. Okay, and what I will do is I'll sprinkle some brown sugar on the top. Okay, so brown sugar's on the top, so we'll leave that all to soak in, and then I'll cook that in a bain-marie in the oven. It will take about 30 to 40 minutes. And if anyone doesn't know what a bain-marie is, it's a tray that you has got water in, so something like a roasting tray, but I'll take some pictures of that later on. And here you see the sous chef was just cleaning the floor, was quite helpful. She going in for some more? Yes, so if you drop something, quite useful. And this is what the bain-marie looks like. There's just a bit of water in it, and this was the finished cooked product, and it was absolutely lush. Hi everyone, so today, Pippa and I are making salmon with kind of on a bed of onions and black beans with a jacket potato. So jacket potatoes cooking in the microwave, and then I'll bung it in the oven. So then we've got chopping up some onions, and I'm going to pop in some black beans and pop them in the oven for a little bit, and then put the fish on top. Okay, so I've part cooked the potato in the microwave. Okay, yeah, I'll just do it for a couple more minutes, and then I'll pop it in the oven. And then I've got the onions, and I've decided to mush up some garlic, so peeled it, and then you just go and mush. Okay, it's better if you use 2 hands. And then I'm going to wash off the black beans and then pop them in here, pop a bit of olive oil over the top, and then put them in the oven for probably about 5-10 minutes, and then put the fish on top. Okay, so that's the garlic in. I've washed the beans, and I'm just going to put them in, and then I'm going to mix them all together and pop them in the oven. And I've just done as usual. I usually have a bowl of salad to start, just a small bowl of salad. You can see you've got some beetroot, iceberg, mini lettuce, some cucumber, radish, cherry tomatoes, and some spring onions, and that's draped with balsamic vinegar and a little bit of olive oil, and I'll eat that first. Now Pippa was really excited to show you her hamburger. So it's quite tasty. She's actually already eaten some of it. You want Pippa? Did you want the rest? Okay, so this is black beans with the garlic and the onion. Been cooking for probably about 10-15 minutes. Again, completely experimental. I'm not following any recipe, I'm just using things I've got in the cupboard. Okay, so I've popped the salmon on top of there now. I'm going to put it back in the oven, and then we'll see what happens. I don't want a hamburger, Pippa. And Pippa's destroyed the hamburger. Now this was the finished dish, and it was all experimental, and if I'm completely honest, it was actually a tad dry, and I'd probably give it a 2 out of 5, but hey, I'm being honest, and it's all experimental. Next time I think I would cook the black beans and onions and garlic in some kind of stock as well, maybe I don't know, vegetable stock or chicken stock or fish stock, just to give it some extra flavour. Okay, so I'm also going to make tomorrow night's tea. So this is a Basa fillet, and they're quite sort of chicken-like. So yes, I think it's Basa. Yeah, I'm sure it is. So I'm going to chop that up, and I'm going to marinate that in this bag. I'm going to put some teriyaki sauce in with it, and I can have that with noodles tomorrow. But if you can see, it's actually quite chicken-like, this. So I thought it would be quite good sort of marinated. And it's really, really cheap in Aldi. So I'm just cheating, and I'm using some teriyaki sauce. And then look, I've mushed it all up, and then we'll pop it in a bowl, pop it in the fridge, and it can marinate until tomorrow. So just to say, Pippa didn't actually eat any of this hamburger, she just chewed it. Hi everyone, so welcome to Cooking with Catherine and Pippa! Right, Pippa's been misbehaving today. Yeah, she's been stealing eggshells off the counter. She's not great, but there we go. Pippa, what are you doing down there? She's making a right racket for some reason. Okay, so today I'm doing my experimental cooking, and Pippa, stop licking the bin. I've marinated my teriyaki, my Basa, in teriyaki sauce. I've chopped up some onions. I've nicked one of Mum's mushrooms, and I'm going to cook that up, and she didn't notice that was good. And I'm going to squish in some garlic cloves through the garlic clove crusher. I bought a new one because Mum's one was rubbish. But hopefully it's going to be much better. And I'm going to stir fry it in a wok with some noodles. Okay, that's the plan. And we'll see what it tastes like, and I'll give it a rating out of 5. Okay, so that's the onions sizzling away nicely. It's on a low heat. So just cook those for a couple of minutes until they're soft. And then I'll squidge in the garlic. Okay, so I'm smidging the garlic in. Just right coming through. And then scraping it off with a knife and popping it in there. Okay, then I've bunged the mushrooms in as well. And I'm going to add the Basa. Right, so that's the Basa in. This fish, it really won't take very long at all to cook. So I'll just keep it separate for now. See what I mean? It does look a lot like chicken. So I'm hoping that, because it hadn't really got much flavour, but it's a really, really cheap fish. So I'm hoping that by marinating it overnight in the teriyaki sauce will help to kind of give it some flavour. And if that works, then I'll start doing some other things with it that you'd maybe usually do with chicken, and see how that goes, like sweet and sour and things like that. So just cooking those separately. Put that over. See, it's starting to cook through now. That's sizzling away quite nicely. I've just added the noodles there, and I'm just going to mix it all in very, very quickly. Okay, so here we have it. I added some more teriyaki sauce, and I'm just going to try it. Okay, so here goes. Oh, wow. That is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, anyone who hasn't tried eating with chopsticks, go for it. Oh, that is seriously good. Okay, so the Basa was absolutely divine, marinated in the teriyaki sauce. So I'm going to give that a 5 out of 5 because it was just absolutely gorgeous. Hi everyone! So tonight, Pippa, say hello, Pippa. Pippa. Right, see Pippa's sporting a toweling robe. That's because she's been swimming in the river with her sister. Yay! Nice one, Pippa. So today I've been kind of marinating stuff again. Well, I did it last night actually. In here I've got half a chicken breast and a couple of cloves of garlic mushed up. half a lemon and about 2 tablespoons full of honey to make a really nice kind of garlicky honey lemon chicken dish. Chop up a red onion, and then I've got some bean sprouts. I'm going to shove some spinach in because you know it's good for you, might work. And then I've got some mini peppers. I usually buy the bigger ones, but that's all they had, so it's all I could buy. So that's it. I'm going to get chopping. Oh, and I've got wok noodles as well. Mustn't forget those. Okay, so that's the pepper and the onion all chopped up. I'm ready to go. Okay, so oil's heated up, and I'm just going to pop the chicken in now. Okay, so that's sizzling away, and I'll just make sure that's seared over on all sides, and then I'll add the onions as well. I've turned it down to a fairly low heat at this point. Okay, so can you see that's the chicken seared over? Obviously it's not cooked inside, but I can now add the onion to that. Okay, so that's the onions added, and I've got it on about a medium heat, and I'm just going to leave this to cook. So the chickens and the onion will take longer than everything else, but next I'll add the peppers to this in a couple of minutes. Okay, so they've been cooking for a couple of minutes, and now I've just added the peppers to that as well. And just keep stirring to make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan, or the wok. Pip's hiding around the corner because she doesn't like the sizzling in the pan. Okay, so I've just bunged a couple of handfuls of spinach in. Just let that wilt down, and then I'm going to put in the bean sprouts and the noodles. So I've just added about half a pack of bean sprouts to that. Then I've just mixed them in, and now pop in the noodles. So that's the noodles added as well, and I'll just stir fry that for another couple of minutes. Okay, so that's removed from the heat, and because it's an experimental dish, I'm just going to try some of it. I've just got a bit to try. That's nice. I'll just try a bit of chicken. Oh, wow. That chicken is absolutely gorgeous. It's really, really nice. Yeah. I think probably maybe a bit more sauce, so I'll give that one a 3 out of 5.